I like boys. I like boys. I like boys. Little black dress that's brand new. Nah, 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 nah. Lipstick stains, high heel shoes. Nah, 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 nah.
Well, there it is. That song right there called Boys. That is the latest music video and, of course, song from Lauren Mayhew and Invita, who are both joining us this morning. I'm so happy to welcome back Lauren. This is the first time we're getting a chance to chat with Invita this morning, also known Dave Schoenwetter, a producer. But good morning. Glad to have you both with us.
Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
So, Lauren, the last time we had a chance to check in with you, we love that we claim that you're from right here in the Bay Area, so a local that's doing amazing things. Last time we talked with you, though, we didn't get to kind of dive into your music career. It was all about Trollstopia, which you were just telling me you've been working on season 2, which is exciting. But let's talk about music for a little bit. And we just saw a little bit of a clip of that music video, but give us the background on this. It's a great catchy tune you have there.
Thank you. Well, Dave and I have been working together for almost 2 years now, maybe a little over. And he's not only a phenomenal producer, but also a good friend. And we had gotten together. I've, been DJing at a bunch of amazing nightclubs in New York before quarantine hit. And, I told Dave, I was like, I really want to create something that's just going to jump in the club and that's really going to hit. And he kind of brought this song to life.
So this is interesting, though. I'm glad you mentioned that because not a lot of people going to clubs right now. And I feel like so many people are anxious just to have a good time. And I'd imagine that was probably some of the spark of saying, you know what, when we can eventually all go back to doing that, right? I mean, give us kind of your mindset, Invita, when you were working on this.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, regardless of the times, people always need something to jump around to and have a great time with. So it's very timeless in that regard. But yeah, we just wanted to make something that made people feel good and want to dance and that was relatable to a lot of people.
Yeah.
So, we had a great
job.
time.
Well done. I think you've accomplished it.
And I don't know about you guys, but I still dance around, in my house while I'm getting ready, while I'm brushing my teeth. So.
Exactly. I think dance music is alive and well. It's just not happening in clubs. It's happening in people's living rooms, but people might need it now more than ever. So
so true.
Anywhere. Yeah,
I love that. Hey, Lauren, what else are you working on these days? I know you have a full plate.
Yeah, so I just had the opportunity to DJ at American Social for Super Bowl, which was so much fun, an absolute blast. And also this past Friday, I had another song that came out called Going Out through First Strike. So releasing a ton of new music. One thing that, Dave and I have both been doing is during quarantine, focusing on writing a ton of new stuff, because if you can't be out there playing to the masses, you might as well be making a lot of amazing music to be able to release, when everyone comes back to normal.
Yeah. Talk a little bit about that process, because I am fascinated with the role of a producer as well and kind of what that role is, because quite frankly, I don't think you get enough love of actually, a lot of times it's the writers, but talk about what the producing role of putting music together is.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's all about the vision and having a clear vision and then finding a way to make that a reality. And I do write as well as produce. It's not only the music. I do lyrics and melody as well often. But yeah, it's really about capturing a mood and figuring out how to translate that sonically. So it's a multifaceted process for sure. And, in this regard, it was Lauren and I sitting down together and trying to capture that mood of just, a party in a club and that, what makes people feel good, what makes people want to dance and get up. And, trying out different sounds and different rhythms and finding that right riff for the bass or the right structure that makes a song pop.
Yeah, one thing that people may not notice or realize is that in any of these programs, there are a million different instruments with a million different sounds you can put on them and a million different effects. So sometimes it's overwhelming just even knowing where to start. So Dave has been producing for such a long time. He kind of already has an arsenal and, some weapons in his toolbox, if you will, that he, can whip out at any time and kind of, bring certain ideas that I have to life, because that's one thing that as someone who just writes lyrics and melodies right now, and sometimes people think that being a DJ and a producer are the same thing, but they're not at all. Totally different systems, totally different, all the things. So Dave is instrumental in being able to bring the whole vision to life.
I hope y'all got a lot of that on, because I'm fascinated with like shows on Netflix and things that of like, show you how music is put together. Y'all need your own show. Guys, thank you so much. Congratulations on all this success. And again, what a crazy year it's been. But we look forward to having you both back and checking in and seeing what's ahead, because we know there is a lot. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much.